21 pilots.
A lot.
21 planets. Do you know the song? Can you name the song?
Yes.
Sadly,
Yeah,
yeah.
21
sadly.
guns, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not them.
Very annoying. No, this is though, and the song is Overcompensate. It is new from this band,
Hence why we're talking about it.
which,
Helps.
honest to God, like 2 billion streams on like Stressed Out, 1.7 on Riding Heathens, billion
A lot
just
of
on
numbers.
A
Spotify.
lot of listening.
They're just shit. I mean,
No, fucking hell,
What are
Carl,
you
no,
they
they're
are.
not.
I
Callum.
hate this band. However,
Have you listened to
first,
them?
yeah, the first minute of this, fuck, it's so good, man, so good.
So-
And
The
then
whole song is
vocals
so
happen, and the
extrapolate that
whole
out.
change. Just until the change up, which I don't know when that happens.
It's about a minute.
5 minutes and a half in.
Just bear with me.
Minute and a half in.
Right, well, yeah, minute and a half. Yeah, well done, Yanni. Bang on.
From myself
Sorry?
there.
Yeah, the first minute and a half, amazing. That's what I want. And then I don't care from there on.
Right, okay. Well, we're going to be a bit more positive, and by we, I mean me and Liam, because we very much like this song.
Yeah.
I've had it on loop
Yeah.
since it came out. The chorus melody, beautiful. I Fly By Bit is great. Probably my highlight of the actual whole song is just that melody. But yeah, it did take me by surprise, the opening, to be fair. I wasn't expecting it to go in the way it did. And I feel like I needed that to get fully invested in the song.
Yeah, so that's where I am, because obviously I'm being facetious. It's not shit. I actually will continue to listen to it because the first bit makes me want to carry on just in case there's more of this stuff. But it's so like balls to the wall, really gets me in, and then it just the change up just completely takes me out of the immersion as things stand. The chorus is nice, yeah, but then there's all that shitty rapping crap. I don't want.
I'll admit that the rapping, I
Take
mean,
some getting used
it's like Marmite.
to.
You know what I mean? Like, you're either going to be invested in it, or it's going to be the thing that turns you
It's
off.
one of those things
For
that
me-
even now I will turn it down at the lights. Do you know what I mean? If I'm full of the
It's-
lights and I'm
so many
if
songs
I'm
like that.
smashing 21
Yes, yeah.
Pilots and it's at a part where he's rapping, I will dial it down a little bit.
For me, I thankfully didn't register to me because I'd already been taken in by everything else that was going on. But I will admit that, yeah, the rapping does come off a bit cringy, but I just don't care by that point.
Yeah, I think I'm quite used to it, but it definitely still kind of stands out to me sometimes. But I think it's just one of those things you have to get used to. It's hard to kind of criticize it in any real way. You could say that his voice is maybe a little bit kind of, it's American. Do you know what I mean? That doesn't really help. You know, it's kind of.
That's all you need to say.
Yeah, I don't know how else to say it. It's maybe just not got the most kind of rap friendly voice, if that makes sense. It doesn't really, doesn't sound great.
Just sounds obnoxious and cringe in the way that it's delivered.
Yeah,
That's the Americanism, I believe.
yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to say in some. I don't. It's hard to.
I was just trying to not bring the xenophobia into it, you know.
Too late.
Well, it's too late.
It's what this podcast is known for.
But like, yeah, the build up is fantastic. Balls to the wall. It's so good. When he comes in with a welcome back to Trench, as someone who has listened to Trench, and obviously there was a departure of Scaled and Icy, I felt like, oh yeah, baby, welcome back to Trench. I can't imagine like how like their real hardcore fans felt when they heard that, because that was a pretty cool moment. But yeah, this definitely feels a bit more like that album, which I think is where they hit the heaviest. Callum, please.
So if I listen to Trench, am I going to get like the first minute and a half? Am I?
You're gonna get. It's the best place to find something like that. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well,
It's not
I'll tell you
all
what.
like that, though.
Just for you boys, I'll listen to that at some point in my life.
Great. What a promise.
You promise.
But yeah, the beginning really does slap hard and heavy.
So
it's
hard
just got
and heavy.
a great like big sound to it, and then once he starts to sing after the Welcome Back to Trench part, kind of opens up nicely. It's got this nice kind of, there's a sound that's very kind of sparkly, twinkly sort of sound going on. With some keys or something.
I think
Callum? Yeah,
I'd have.
again,
I think I'd have.
Russian.
I think no. A statement. I think I'd have less problem if the change up wasn't just the rest of the song. If it went back, if that was like a little break and it went back into heaviness, I don't think I'd have a problem.
But then you
the
get
fact that
those choruses where it goes kind of slow time on the
Yeah,
drums.
nice. Yeah, nice. But then build it back up and do the interesting part again.
Well,
Like it's the chorus is nice. It's nice. Yeah, I'm not saying that, but these just completely feel like two different songs. The opening feels pointless.
I wouldn't
to the
say
point-
they feel like two completely different songs.
Well,
I think they work perfectly together.
yeah, I do
don't.
as well. Yeah.
No, so wrong. I would much rather if the first minute and a half was an instrumental opening the album and it was just 4 minutes of this. I'd be so much more into
Okay,
that.
we'll pass your feedback on, Carl. Listen, these guys have got
No,
billions
I'm not
of
saying
streams.
I'm not then saying bin off
Fucking
the other.
high, bro.
I'm not saying
No, it
bin off
works
the other
so well.
part because it's great.
But such a no offense, Cal, but it's such a non-statement to make. Do you know what I mean?
Saying
You'd
what I
like it if it
prefer.
was just had two different names. Do you know what I mean? What does that mean? They would still.
Because I'm not always in the mood for the second half. Whereas I will always be in the mood for the beginning.
But like that's like how annoying it is that Arcade Fire's Lightning 1 and 2 are separated. Like I need them together every single time. I wish that was just one song, and that would
Yeah,
be
I
equally
mean-
irritating here.
Callum, your point does make sense in terms of what you're trying to say. And Liam, yeah, Lightning Part 1 and Part 2 should just be both songs together. I think we're just getting a bit heated
We're
here
getting heated.
unnecessarily. You know, let's
Sorry,
just go out of
Rein
it.
in
Come on, we do like each other somewhat.
a little bit.
So, yeah, that's our thoughts on the song Overcompensate by 21 Pilots. Please bring us more pilots. Got to fill up this plane with pilots.
I want 3 figures.
Sorry?
3 figures.
I've just put Jumpsuit on from Trench and it sounds alright.
Yeah, Jumpsuit's a great tune. Listen to Trench, Callum. We'll leave you with that.
Bye.
Maybe. Bye.